What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? I'm here at the Burlington Park on my lunch break. Once in a while, I'll grab a sandwich and come here because there's a lot of picnic tables around, and I'll just get find a bench under a tree and eat my sub or sandwich, whatever case may be. But I was going to show you around this Burlington Park a little bit, so let's walk around. I thought this was just another shelter to eat under, but this is a stage. And you can see right ahead that way, there's a electric box where, of course, you could plug in your guitars, your amps, where a band would perform. Neat little gazebo, though, over there. Keep tobacco free. Everywhere is pretty much non-friendly to smokers now, so kind of the way of the world now. There behind us over the fence, beyond the fence, is the train track where the little train goes through, and that little shelter over there is where it's kept. Little depot, little miniature depot. It's a little kids train, and I used to come here as a little kid. I still remember some of the rides from the 80s are still here now. Pretty cool. Oh, okay, now behind us you see there's benches for people to sit and enjoy the music. Here's a neat little creek, a little bridge that goes over the creek here. Here's a little placard that tells you what kind of creatures or insects can be found here, protecting our waterways. Of course, this is a tributary from the Haw River, probably. It runs off of the Haw River. I've got bathrooms, built-in bathroom buildings all over, so there's some sort of building there. I don't know what that is. I always sit around over there at one of those white picnic tables. I guess they're concrete, yeah. See, there we go. There we got little signs telling you where to go, where everything is. They have the same concession and ticket booth that they had way back from when I was a kid. Another little building you could eat under. Little gazebo. Well, I don't know. Pavilion, whatever. It's pretty cool. Don't remember that. It's got a little track. I would have enjoyed that. Like a John Deere. That looks like an old Suzuki. That looks like a Suzuki Samurai from the 90s, that little Jeep. Sure does. And there's a couple more Jeeps. And what, a fire engine? The bumper boats, I love those when I was a kid. They had those back in the 1980s. Looks about the same. I'm sure they've changed the boats. Oh, this is the this old Dentzel Carousel dates back to the earlier 1900s, maybe 1920s. Dentzel. I think it's Dentzel. I don't know if there's any placard that gives its history, but as you can see, they have the animals going up this ramp here. But of course, they've had this here for years, and now it's in this enclosure to keep it, out of the weather, I assume. Oh man, it's so hot today. That is so cool. Look at that, man. They redid it. It took a while, like a year or two, for them to put some work into this. I was looking on eBay. Some of those animals from old carousels, I saw an ostrich going for like $50,000, $40,000, something crazy like that. I don't know if they have any luck getting that money, but that's what they're asking. I'm sure they go for a lot of money though. Somebody's into collecting that kind of thing, or has that kind of money to. Look at the old chariot. So neat, man. I love the vibrant colors on the. Yeah, Dentzel. You can see Dentzel up there. Depot where the train pulls in. It's funny, you know, when I was a real little kid, going over that bridge looked like going over the New River Gorge Bridge to me. It was just a little creek. Man, look at that tiny little track. Cool little depot. Let me see, let's look inside. Look at that neat train. Got like an Indian on it, 1863. I don't know what the significance of that is, but I rode that very train back, what, 40 years ago? 38 years ago or so. Okay, here's a bigger version of it. Here's a little thing on it. Played an important part in building the first transcontinental railroad. Oh, in Sacramento, California. So this little train is somewhat commemorative of that? I don't know. I don't have time to... I'll just get it on film and then we'll read it later. Iron Horse. Okay.